My name is Mark Villanueva, and I've been on the Board of Education since 2017. I'm a lifelong resident of Morristown, and I graduated from Morristown Public Schools back in 1995. Continuing the high quality of our schools requires very careful planning. We spent the last several years developing a proposal with a long-term vision for Morristown's children and our community. We sought the expertise of numerous professionals, including architects, engineers, our bond counsel, and most importantly, we've received very valuable input from the Morristown community. The result is a September 16th bond referendum to improve and expand instructional space and upgrade aging building systems. This referendum gives Morristown an opportunity to receive funding from the state to support these capital projects and reduce the local impact of these project costs. But that state funding is only available with voter approval.
The bond referendum addresses practical needs to uphold the standards of our proud district. For example, Morristown is one of the few remaining districts in the state without tuition-free full-day kindergarten. Like so many needs in our district, it's a matter of space. Our schools need more room now, even before enrollment rises from new and existing housing. Development is taking place throughout Morristown, and we will welcome more students as a result. Our space concerns begin at our lower elementary schools, Baker, Roberts, and South Valley. Sometimes students are diverted from their neighborhood schools because grade levels are at capacity. We're also combining rooms for multiple uses. For example, STEM classes take place in the back of the Roberts cafeteria. A computer lab that once had its own room now shares space with a library. Our plan would move third graders and their teachers from the lower elementary schools to our current upper elementary school. This move would give us the space we need at Baker, South Valley, and Roberts to renovate some of the classrooms to be compliant with the state's kindergarten requirements. Shifting the students and teachers to UES would provide the space and flexibility to add full-day kindergarten and adjust to fluctuating enrollment needs. UES would become a true elementary school as third graders move in and sixth graders move on to William Allen Middle School. Renovations would create a dedicated third grade wing and support a change in the school's culture. At the middle school, we'd welcome sixth graders by building a two-story addition and adding more space for physical education and team sports. We'd renovate the auxiliary gym and add a full-size gym that the community could use. Morristown High School can't expand beyond its current footprint, yet our students need more space for robotics, engineering, and other innovative instruction. Our proposal would free up valuable classroom space by moving the bus garage out of the high school to another area on our campus. We also would add turf to the fields to maximize playing time, replace the tennis courts, and renovate the Eisenberg gym.
The referendum also includes less glamorous but highly necessary upgrades to our buildings. Our buildings have HVAC systems that strain our annual budget. Some of our existing equipment is out of date and has become difficult to find replacement parts. For example, our current systems use Freon that is now obsolete and can be a challenge to obtain. Updated HVAC systems would not require Freon and would help us to more efficiently and effectively manage both heat and air conditioning in our buildings. Some of the roofs and skylights on our buildings are leaking, or they're just ready for replacement. The referendum includes roofing work to address those needs. We're also proposing drainage projects to remedy the flooding that often limits the use of our fields and playgrounds.
The wide-ranging improvements present the opportunity to reconfigure traffic flow and increase parking on the high school and middle school campus. Moving the bus depot would make room for a new high school driveway that circles around to the Morristown Athletic Center and Stadium. The bus loop and student drop-off driveway at the middle school would also be improved. Safety and security are also included in the referendum. Fire alarm and public address systems would be modernized, and we would add lockdown capability to the multi-purpose room at South Valley.
If voters approve these capital projects, the state will pay a portion of the project costs, reducing the amount needed from local taxes. That state funding is not available through our annual budget. The timing is also favorable. Debt from a previous investment will be paid off in 2029, meaning our district can borrow for the new projects with less of an impact on taxpayers. Plus, our schools have to get ready for the students who will soon arrive from new housing that's being built around Morristown. Any work done through a referendum would be complete within a few years, with full-day kindergarten set to open by September of 2028. All of these improvements are needed, but the board has decided to package these projects into 2 ballot questions. We believe this makes it easier for voters to learn about the individual improvements and understand the state aid and tax impact associated with each question.
Voters can cast their ballots in the bond referendum on or before September 16th at the polls or by mail. If you are new to Morristown, you might need to take an extra step by updating your voter registration. Voting forms are available at our website, mtps.com/referendum. That's also where you'll find more details on the projects and funding strategy and a full list of FAQs. We appreciate the community taking the time to learn about these projects as we focus on the future of Morristown Township Public Schools.